I'll tell him that you're gonna make a delivery for us, pop him, and get out. He goes by the name Zion.
My family is in serious trouble.
Hey, what the fuck is going on? Diana's supposed to kill Zion.
I fucking told you to handle it, not fucking Tariq St. Patrick.
You say fuck off me, bitch! Fuck you! Wait, please stop!
Tariq, how is she?
Go see for yourself.
How's the baby? Is he okay?
Dirty cop beat up Diana B.
What? If you're in some kind of danger, I need to know.
I'm not a ghost. I can fix whatever problem I'm in.
That child is hope.
I'll be here. I'm not going nowhere. We'll take care of you. We're all at risk now.
Welcome back, Top Notch Gang, to another video. We're coming off a banger of an episode with season 4 episode 6 of Power Book 2 Ghost, where so much shit just went on. But in this one, we're gonna be focused on Diana, her revenge, her first kill. We now know who it is. Based off what happened in the last episode, we saw that woman cop literally just beat the shit out of her, kick her in the stomach multiple times when she is pregnant. And now we know it's her in the hospital scene with Tariq. So we're gonna go ahead and break down all the clues, details, exclusive clips, and trailers that showcase Diana getting her revenge, her first kill. And we also gotta talk about the repercussions for this with someone like Carter. It now makes sense why he is holding them at gunpoint in this scene. And also the return of Tasha and hearing her say that this baby is hope, it's a gift. So that could be a clue, a hint, a detail that the baby did survive all this. So once again, we're gonna break down all the clues and details of this. You guys can leave a like, comment, subscribe, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So to quickly recap what took place in the last episode that's leading up to this is Zion spent the block on Noma and Kane after losing the fight to Kane. He was pissed about it and he ended up killing a government official. With this taking place, Carter, who's been working with Zion, keeping him in place, Zion been feeding him information. He's like, Zion has to go. He's becoming too big of a problem, and he tasked Felicia with taking Zion out. She puts it off on Diana and tries to get Diana to go and do it, to pull a trigger. And we know Diana not about to do this shit, so she brings the problem to Tariq. Tariq decides to use this as an opportunity to get back good with Noma by taking out Zion. So he goes, him and Braden, to get the job done. They're getting their ass beat at first, but they do eventually get the upper hand and kill Zion once and for all. Diana calls to check to see if everything went well. He tells her the job is done and they decide they're gonna meet up at a spot, talk about the baby, their future, whatever. Now, Zion was hiding out at a police safe house, so they had cameras. Felicia was able to check and see that it was Tariq and Braden who killed Zion and not Diana. And she also gave Diana a phone earlier in the episode and she was able to use that to track her location. So she pulls up on Diana, questions her about sending Tariq and Braden, and asks her what else did she tell him. Diana like, nothing, the job is done. If you wouldn't be called a bitch, you could go ahead, but that's not me. Felicia gets mad, she tries to pull her back, Diana smacks her, and that's where shit just goes left. Felicia starts beating the shit out of her, punches her in the gut, throws her on the ground, and stumps her in the stomach multiple times. Tariq eventually finds her because once again they were set to meet up with one another, and he brings her to the hospital. This brings us into the episode 7 preview and also exclusive clips and trailers we've been seeing over the course of the last month. So to kick shit off in episode 7, we first see and hear Tariq at the hospital with Monet. Monet asking about Diana and the baby, if everything is all right.
Tariq, how is she?
Go see for yourself.
How's the baby? Is he okay?
Now this leads into Tariq telling Braden that Diana got beat up by a dirty cop.
Dirty cop beat up Diana B. What?
If you're
So with us getting this scene, that basically shows or lets us know that Tariq and Diana did have a conversation in the hospital, and she let him know who it was. This is interesting because we overhear a conversation between Carter and Felicia as well, where he says they all are currently at risk.
At risk now.
This could be for the murder of Kamal Tate, and it also could be with her putting Diana in the hospital. With her letting Tariq know who it was, we know they're out for blood. The episode 7 description literally says Tariq and the Tejedas are set on a mission to avenge what they've lost. Now, we've thought this whole time to avenge what they've lost would mean that the baby didn't survive, but we got other clues and details that it might be the opposite. We overhear a conversation between Tariq and Tasha returning in this episode, and he's gonna tell her that Diana is pregnant, and she talks about that baby being hope for the future.
that child is hope.
So I would like to assume or believe that the baby didn't die. It's gonna be okay. It might be some complications short term, but the baby is fine. And I'll put this last part here before we get into the actual revenge, but a lot of people connected the dots. Is something I pointed out in that the original Power, the episode after Raina died, Ghost and Tasha lost their kid, Tariq lost his sister. Obviously it was called You Can't Fix This.
To going clean.
I'm going to take care of it.
There is no taking care of it. You can't fix this.
And with episode 7 of this season being called I Can't Fix This, people thought Tariq would face a similar circumstance as Ghost, but he's now in that position and they'll go and avenge what they lost. Obviously, the descriptions for both of these episodes are very similar, with Tommy and Ghost going to get the job done, and now with Tariq and the Tejedas going to get it done. So a lot of people did think the baby's going to die, but once again, this clue of what Tasha is saying leads me to believe that that didn't take place. Now, to get into the actual revenge taking place, first off, Diana get out the hospital very quickly. As we could see in an exclusive scene, we kind of see her face still bruised up, and we overhear a conversation between her and Tariq where Tariq says, "Sorry I haven't been there for you, I'm here for you now."
Sorry I haven't been there for you. I'm here for you now.
As we can see, she's wearing this all black outfit. This is the same fit she's wearing in the scenes where she supposedly gets the kill. We get another exclusive scene where we see Diana directly pointing the gun at someone. Once again, it's in black and white, but we see her wearing this all black fit. We can only assume that she's in Felicia's house at this point, and can only assume that she's getting help from Tariq and Monet at this point. We're gonna go into why later, but to get into the actual kill, we see her beating possibly Felicia, who we believe is going to be with the weighted plate. Obviously this is paralleling and referencing Ghost's kill way back all those seasons ago in jail. A reason I believe Tariq is helping her is because we didn't see another exclusive clip of Diana crying and Tariq embracing her, them hugging. I believe this is after the kill and everything has taken place, and that's Diana's revenge on her first kill. But that brings us to the repercussions of all this. Once again, Don Carter is not gonna let this slide, and now it makes sense why we see him holding them at gunpoint. We see Monet and Tariq having a conversation. Monet quickly turns around and lifts up her gun, but it turns out to be Don Carter. He has two guns in his hand and he's pointing at them, and they basically surrender. I think that's gonna be after the death of Felicia, and also we do gotta remember they have footage of Tariq and Braden killing Zion, so now he has full control over all of them, and he's gonna be pissed off at this point. Now I don't think he's gonna take any of them out necessarily, but now he's gonna be utilizing them more than ever. The episode 8 description talks about Tariq and Monet trying to leverage their way from under Carter, so I don't know how this conversation is necessarily gonna go, but he's gonna put his foot down and they're gonna have no choice but to do whatever he says going forward for the foreseeable future. Overall though, that's it for this video. You guys can let me know all your thoughts and opinions down below, how you feel about Diana and her revenge. Honestly, as soon as it happened, I was like, hey, Felicia gotta go. Like, that shit was brutal, I'm not gonna lie. So I can't wait to actually see this take place. Also, the parallel with the ghost kill is gonna be cool to see, but we gotta see how this all boils over with Carter, like I mentioned. And also, we know Drew is eventually gonna start working closely with Carter and his organization. We got to see how that plays out. If he has to go against his family, that could really shake some shit up. It's a lot we have to wait and see, but I do believe this is Felicia that Diana is killing. She's getting her revenge, but I do also believe that the baby will be okay based off the clues and hints that we heard from the conversation of Tariq and Tasha. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. Let me know what other videos you want to see before episode 7 premieres, but I'm out.